What is going on, witches, wizards, and warlocks? Ember here with another one for you, and today I have a fantastic potions tier list for Hogwarts Legacy. In my opinion, potions are some of the most powerful tools in your wizarding arsenal, and you should always be well stocked on the ones you like best. Now I have a lot of information for us to get through today, so before we get too far into it, let's all head down below this video, absolutely obliterate that like and subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you never miss out on any of my content, and let me know in the comment section down below if these are the kinds of videos you like to be seeing. And let's not forget, stick around at the end of this video for an original meme. And without further ado, let's get to it. Now before we get into the gameplay, let's make sure we all know what the criteria for this tier list video is. I will be taking into account 3 important factors. In no particular order, we will be looking at ingredients cost, the power of each of these potions, and the ease of use for each of them as well. For anyone who is curious, this is how I have my spell sets set up. Let's start off in alphabetical order with the Edurus potion. The Edurus potion has 2 ingredients, Ashwinder eggs and mongrel fur. Ashwinder eggs, in my opinion, are among the more difficult ingredients to find out in the wild. However, you do have a vivarium where they will regenerate occasionally as well. The Edurus potion is an incredibly strong potion. With very simple ease of use, all you do is take a drink of the potion and you actually will become completely invulnerable so long as you do have the upgrade for it. And we will be showing off gameplay with all of the upgrades for each of these potions. As far as power goes, you can see right here, I take a full shot from a troll and take absolutely no damage whatsoever. I will be able to continue just attacking enemies all out without having to worry at all about them attacking me back. Additionally, you will also see enemy attacks reflect off of me and hit other enemies, an incredibly powerful effect indeed. After taking all of these factors into account, I believe that the Edurus potion will land safely in the A tier. Moving on from there, let's talk about focus potions. Focus potions use lacewing flies, fluxweed stems, and dugbog tongues. Dugbog tongues are probably the most difficult out of the 3 items to obtain for the focus potion. Lacewing flies are very simple. They seem to be centered around the Hogwarts grounds and the Hogsmeade areas. Lastly, fluxweed stem seeds can be purchased from the seed vendor in Hogsmeade. Focus potions take your wizarding power fantasies and jacks it up over 9,000. You're able to use all of your spells almost with no cooldown, and that does also include the unforgivable curses. You will see here in the background gameplay, I am able to chain together Crucio, Imperio, Crucio, Imperio over and over again until all enemies in the arena are cursed, and then I can take them all out simultaneously with an Avada Kedavra. Of course, if you're not using unforgivable curses in your playthrough, that does not matter. It's still quite effective to just be able to throw as many spells as you'd like at any enemies around you. The ease of use is fantastic. You essentially drink the potion and do whatever you were going to do anyway, except you now just get to spam all of your abilities over and over again. Needless to say, the focus potion was one of my favorites to use in this tier list video. Overall, the power and the presence that this potion allows you to have in this kind of an arena cannot be ignored, and that is why it is going to earn our top spot, S tier, for this tier list. And that will bring us to the Invisibility potion. The Invisibility potion uses leaping toadstool caps, knotgrass sprigs, and troll bogies. You will find leaping toadstool caps to be quite common, found almost anywhere on the map. Knotgrass sprigs can be purchased from the seeds at the seed vendor in Hogsmeade, and troll bogies are probably the more difficult and annoying ingredients to farm for any potion, as you can only get them off of trolls, or you're going to have to spend some gold at certain vendors. In my opinion, the invisibility potion is quite strong, as it takes you completely out of the line of fire for most enemies when you use it. Once you are invisible, you are free to run around and Petrificus Totalis any enemies that you might be able to see. As you can imagine, being able to go invisible on demand is quite powerful indeed, allowing you to sneak around the battlefield and surprise enemies in places that you might not be able to get to them otherwise. I did, however, encounter a bug with a troll when I drank the invisibility potion while it was trying to attack me. It somehow was allowed to target me the entire time that I was invisible after the rest of that potion. Aside from that, the invisibility potion is quite strong, allowing you to invisibly skulk around the battlefield and petrify any enemies in your wake. Now, because I did run into the bug where I was able to be targeted, especially by a troll, and because of the high cost that the potion requires, specifically with the troll bogies, I'm going to have to go ahead and place the invisibility potion in the D tier. Now, this is not to say that the invisibility potion is a bad potion. However, it does require a lot of investment and still has some issues while you're using it. Next up is the Maxima potion. These use leech juice and spider fangs to make. Those are both some fairly simple ingredients to farm. Leech juice, like it says, you'll find them in leeches. A lot of them are around the swamps. You can find them next to almost any body of water. And spider fangs are very easy to come by. You will find quite a lot of them through the main story and side quests as you play through them, since there are quite a lot of spiders to be had. The Maxima potion is incredibly useful, making all of your skills much more powerful while you're using it. It gives you roughly a ×3 damage multiplier to all of your basic attacks and abilities. Additionally, each of your normal, regular light attacks will be able to break through any kind of shield. The Maxima potion, in my opinion, is most useful when dealing with high health enemies, such as trolls or other bosses. It can also be useful in close quarters combat when you are able to hit multiple enemies with different kinds of blasts, like the Glacius and Bombarda combos. As far as ease of use goes, it's also quite easy. You drink the potion and boom, right away, no matter what, all of your attacks and abilities will be dealing quite a significant amount of damage. I do, however, believe the Maxima potion to be a little bit redundant, and I would more than likely use the Focus potion in its stead. So having said that, I'm going to go ahead and place it comfortably in the C tier. Still, it is quite a good option. Finally, we have Thunderbrew potion, which consists of leech juice, shrivel fig fruit, and stench of the dead. The most difficult ingredient in this potion is probably the shrivel fig fruits. However, you are able to purchase those from the seed vendor in Hogsmeade pretty early on. Stench of the Dead, at least at first, can be a little bit difficult to find. You'll find more of those the further you get into the game, though. And the leech juice, once again, is a pretty easy ingredient to farm. The initial tick damage in the Thunderbrew Storm Cloud, for me, reached 478 damage per tick on enemies unaffected by anything like spell debuffs or cursed targets. Cursed targets take 502 damage per tick, And any target affected by a spell beforehand will take 606 damage per tick in the storm cloud. Enemies inside of the storm cloud, when they take a lightning strike, will be knocked back slightly, causing them to not be able to attack you for that particular moment. And as you can tell, this is quite helpful when it comes to any enemies such as goblins, who are going to be trying to get up close and personal with you. The damage over time effect on these targets is nothing to blink at either. I found that each time a target is damaged, it does roughly the same amount of damage as a 4 basic cast combo. Additionally, the lightning strikes will burst any kind of shield that the enemies may have up, and this potion is best utilized when you are able to dash around the field, stunning and damaging targets who are close by or in close quarters to you otherwise. And that is going to take us to our final spot, and no surprise, the Thunderbrew is going to land in the B tier. And there you have it, a potions tier list for Hogwarts Legacy. I do want to just be clear that just because a potion is in the lower tiers does not make it a bad or useless potion. All of these potions here I find fantastic and completely usable depending on your own playstyle. Go ahead in the comment sections down below, tell me what your favorite potion is and if you would have your potions in any other tier here. Let's go ahead and throw that meme up on the screen now. Thank you again to anyone who stuck around to the end of this video today. Remember, you can find me over on Twitch Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays starting at around noon Pacific time. I have that along with my Twitter linked below. Follow me there so you are able to keep up with the games that I'm playing, any news about the stream, and so that you don't miss out on any of the memes. Thank you all again, and until next time, be without form, swift as lightning.